Grief is probably the deepest and darkest place we go. Even though we've learned throughout our journey that grief is part of it. You know, I grieve everything. I grieved my favorite pencil. I grieved it being lost. I grieved someone taking my bank blankie away or my bee. There are griefs that prepare us for those huge things all throughout the journey. We're grieving when we're being born. We're fighting. We don't want to be on this planet. We open our eyes screaming and crying. We do not want to take that breath. We want to be with Spirit. That's where we want to be. But we are with Spirit here. And once we recognize that, we don't have to be screaming and crying about it anymore. We can just walk the path. And they're right there with us. In every experience I've had, and I come from a place of a lot of experiences, a lot of painful events in my journey, just like all of you have. And every experience I've ever had, I have grown through, and I have been better because of it, not in spite of it. That in spite of connotation will destroy you. Because of my experiences, I'm more. And I have more to offer you, and I have more to offer me. And that's the goal here. That is my soul evolving. So when I feel my most lost, I remember that I can get to the place of feeling that evolved feeling, and that I can be more because of that feeling of being lost, not in spite of it. That's what I want for all of us. And I think that's what Spirit wants for us. I know when they come to me in those rooms and somebody's lost a child to a shooting, or even I've had people from 9/11 recently, the pain behind that is so deep, so dismaying and so disarming that they don't know where to go with it. You don't have to go anywhere with it. I am there to hold a space for you so that you can feel that pain in safety. Because I really believe that when we're in that kind of pain, we don't feel safe. We don't feel secure. We feel like our whole world has been pulled up from underneath us as though there's no ground to walk on. And so our job as mediums is to hold that space for you, so that you can get to the other side of that and see that there actually is a ground to walk on, that you can gain your footing. Our job is not to play games with you or pretend with you. Our job is to hold that space. One of the ways we do that as mediums is through bringing Spirit through to talk to you, so that you feel that grounding. You feel that closeness to the people that you love, that you so desperately want to be with. I've had so many spirits in the afterlife tell me, you don't want to come here right now. What are you thinking? And I'll look at people and ask them, are you suicidal? Because that's, of course, what I'm hearing. And they'll go, oh my gosh, I've thought about it a lot. And I go, I want you to know your loved one doesn't want you here yet. It's not your time. They're walking you through this in little ways that you're not even aware of. Little tiny words that come into your head, ways that you turn down a street maybe you wouldn't have gone down and something reminds you of them. Or you hear, look at that license plate, you turn your head and it has their name on it. Or there's a butterfly flying all around you that won't leave you alone. Or a hummingbird tapping at the window. Or a bluebird singing songs to you that you've never seen before in a place where you don't see bluebirds. This is how they speak to you. You may not think they're speaking, but those are their voices. And they're saying, I love you, I'm with you, I'm here for you, I'm walking you through this. Do not give up, because I need you to be here. I can see things through your eyes. I can be part of this with you. Let them. And don't be afraid to feel your pain, because we are here to hold your space for you. We'll be in that space till you can get to the other side, not just mediums, therapists, loved ones, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother. They're all there walking you through this. And once you're gone, you're gone. There is no walking through it. So at that point, your soul stops evolving, and all you're taking with you are those particular lessons that you learned, when there's so much more. I don't know about you, but if I have the thought in my head that I might have to repeat to get the rest of the lessons, I'm thinking not. That's not something I want to do. Yes, I want to come back, but I want new lessons. The lessons I've had here have been really hard. And I know for most of you they have been. Most of the people that walk in my room have had hard lessons. And all you want is a moment of connection in the lesson of grief. The moment of connection with your loved one that says, I'm really, really here. That's what we're trying to give you. Let us. You're so filled with doubt, so filled with fear that it might not be real, that you actually create the lack of reality. They're as real as you or more. Just let them speak to you.